It's time for the good news.
Tell me something good.
Let's go around the room. Amy, give me something good from the last 24. You could even do weekend.
Oh, mine is 100% my power.
Yeah, I'd say that works.
I feel like I have so much gratitude for light. I don't have to light any candles. I don't have to huddle up by my gas fire. I don't have to worry about dying from, gases.
Yep.
The mixture, the grab bag.
The grab bag of things. So I'm just very grateful for that. And my cat sleep. Because even when my friends were kind enough to take me and my kids and animals in, my cat was confused. And like clockwork at 3 a.m., she would meow every night. So I wasn't getting good sleep. So anyway, we're happy
Did you
to be
find
home.
that people didn't want to take you in because you had animals?
100%. I was getting text messages, really nice ones from friends of please, feel free to stay with us. Only problem is can't bring the cat.
Probably allergic. People are allergic.
No, it was people don't like cats. If they were allergic, that would totally make sense. But this was I'd be fine with it, but my husband really is an anti-cat person.
Oh. Just doesn't like cats?
So they weren't going to let you stay if you brought your cat?
Yeah, I think they were like, cats are fine. She has a fur coat. And cats really can fend for themselves. As long as they got food in their litter box, they are pretty good. So I just was shocked at how many people are cat haters out there. To be clear, Bobby and Caitlin were willing to take the cat.
Well, we have a bunch of places we could have put the animal. We have animals, and my wife's allergic to the dogs. So we have protocol in place on where animals can and cannot go. But that means there's a lot of places that they're able to be. So
the cat would be tough, I'll be honest.
Oh, even for you?
See,
It'd be a little tough.
This is what it's like. Because say Eddie's wife was like, hey, my friend needs somewhere to go. Eddie might be like, yeah, they can come, but...
Those cats guys stink up a little bit,
Did
my cat doesn't stink.
Did they say your cat was okay in the house without you guys? Because we called Dr. Josie, who's our friend and our vet, and we said, hey, what's the deal with the dogs? And she's like, Eller is fine colder because she's part husky.
Oh, yeah, because she's
like
live in the snow.
Yeah,
she's used to that.
Thick snow, thick coat. So we would leave her at the house a little more so she could run around. But she's like, Stanley needs to be where it's warmer. I wonder if cats were like that.
I feel like my cat's fur is so thick, she probably would have been fine. But I just would have felt weird leaving her. And thankfully, our friend that took us in, they have a cat. They were like, yes, bring the cat.
Was your house all messed up from not being there?
Well, we just left in a hurry because I feel like it was around 5 p.m. the night. We were about to spend another night in the cold. And then my son was like, Mom, I can see my breath and I'm cold. And I was like, I'm a horrible parent because we had offers, but I just didn't want to inconvenience anybody. And I kept thinking the power's going to come back. The power's coming back. We're going to pack up and leave and then it's going to come back. But it wasn't coming back. And we started to get news reports that it was going to be a minute.
Yeah, they put out a post, the electric company is like, yeah, this is generally when people are going to get their power back dependent on zip code. And some people were getting it back that day. Some people not for another week.
Right. So we were in the later category and I thought, well, let's pack up. Let's go. And it was about to get dark because it was 5 o'clock and sunset was at 5:09. And they're pack everything up because once it gets dark, you can't. We're
Zombies come out?
No, but we have to light candles to see. And I don't want us walking around the house with candles trying to pack. And then we set the house on fire. So, obviously we had little flashlights too, but I don't know. We were lighting candles. That just seemed more like the vibe. Mm-hmm. Were y'all doing that when you were there?
No candles, but we did lots of fireplaces, multiple fireplaces.
Oh, see, I just have one.
And then my wife would go, this smells way more like gas than it should. And I'd forget to open the flue.
Oh, the flap thing?
Yeah.
That was called the
you
flue?
have to open a flue for the gas fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or else you trap the
Or
gas
the gas
inside.
stays in.
You want it all to go up, Amy.
You want it to go out.
Out of the house.
Yeah, you're lucky you got to get out.
Wait a second. I don't have to do anything like that. But
then it must always stay open.
Okay, I guess
Ours is
so.
like a little piece of, like a metal.
Yeah, I know what that is because when I had a wood-burning fireplace with gas, I would have to open that.
But the gas needs to go out of your house.
Yeah, mine must already be hooked up. It's got to be.
Oh, it's got to be. Automatic.
It's got to be, but now you're making me
But there's
curious.
no hooked up.
It's already got to be, good to go, is what I mean.
So then yours never closes? So it's cold coming through? Because
listen, when I've not been in this house for that long, and I switched out the fireplace as part of the renovation, so I haven't had this particular setup for a lot. Like don't use it often is my point. So maybe I have a little more to learn. But I've never opened or shut anything.
Yeah, that's probably a you thing more than it is you have a crazy new.
Yeah, but the
cool-
people when they came and installed it, they didn't tell me that.
Because I think that's known. It doesn't
common
matter.
knowledge.
Listen, I'm not the expert.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you have a special one. Maybe.
Yeah, let's just leave it with you have
There
a
might
special.
be-
No,
I wouldn't leave it at that because if you need it again, I don't want you to trap a bunch of gases in
Heck
your house.
no. But to Caitlin's point, similarly, I was smelling lots of.
Well, you're
Oh my
going to
gosh.
smell some because it's a gas fireplace. Like there will be gas.
I mean, I was running it for hours and we're fine. So clearly it's going somewhere.
Well,
Great.
it's not-
Great. Well, good. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad you got a good story there.
I'm gonna
And
hit
you're
up
safe.
the fireplace guy. It reminds me of the time when I had to call the fireplace guy because I thought birds were trapped in my chimney. And it was
Your TV.
I had set my screensaver on my TV to like a nature background and it had birds chirping as
Oh,
part
boy.
of the scenery.
Oh man.
And he came and looked and he's like, "Ma'am, there are no birds stuck in your chimney."
Did he hear the birds?
Yeah, we all heard them. I wasn't crazy. Like I had other people in my house. Like Stevenson was like, "Yeah, what's that noise?" But I just never had set it to a. Also, I had just hung up that TV. It was a new TV, so new screensavers. I just,
Hey, nobody called you crazy, by the way.
new scenarios.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have a good tell me something
Like
good.
my eyes are watering uncontrollably right now, and is it because my
Yeah,
body's
carbon
like,
monoxide
Oh,
poisoning.
that's what it is, the gas.
like I'm so. Okay, so yeah, tell me something good.
Eddie, tell me something good.
Well, this is kind of like bad, but then it's better than I thought it was going to be. So I told you guys that I had a busted pipe outside. It was my faucet. I went out there and it looked like a whole frozen waterfall coming out of the faucet. I knew it was going to be a problem. So we called a plumber. He checked it out. It's a busted pipe. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be thousands of dollars. It ended up being $700, which is better than I thought. And there was no damage inside the wall, which I thought, man, that water was going to be all inside the wall. We're going to have to reconstruct the side of the house. Not the case.
So tell me something good based on expectations of it being really bad.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be so bad.
Yeah, that looked pretty bad coming out of your house.
Dude. And then, we were out of town, so I didn't really know what I was dealing with. So my wife had to deal with it, but then I'd call the guy on the phone and I couldn't see what he was talking about. My mind was spinning like, this is going to be so much money.
Good for you. I bet you we have $70,000 in damage on our property.
Oh,
At
not
least. No, and pool busted. It's completely drained.
Oh boy.
Trees have crashed. Parts of at least $70,000 in damage.
I'm getting my tree quote today,
Yeah.
so we
well,
shall
ours
see.
isn't just trees. Like again, our pool's completely
right.
busted and has drained itself out because of the pipes busting.
That is so bad.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
Oh.
Could be a lot worse. But at least we have power. Imagine being out of that money and no power.
No, if you told me $70,000, dude, I would walk.
Just like
Walk-
leave.
Anywhere.
And I wouldn't stop and I wouldn't look back.
Pack your bags.
Like, see, I'm going to go to the store and get some milk and never come back.
I think that's the low estimate too, sadly.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
What?
But I'm just gonna be thankful.
Oh. Is that your tell me something good?
No, I was just following up your story there.
So yeah, Eddie, you're $700. Not that bad.
Not that bad. That's why it's tell me something good.
Yeah.
God.
Dang, Bobby.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, it's fine.
No.
Is this where that saying comes in with like,
Easy come, easy go?
no?
Trust
I
me,
was
it
gonna
ain't
say,
easy come. It ain't easy come. It is easy go.
More money, more problems.
Oh, that could be it.
No, it's all good. Caitlin was like, the pool's completely empty because I left for a couple days. Eddie and I went to California to go and do some interviews. And so I was like, it is? Then I got home and it's completely drained
Where'd it go?
Oh,
into the backyard.
that's
Oh.
really bad.
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. We were talking about logs, dude. You didn't throw logs in there? Remember Amy was talking about
So
her
I
boyfriend
learned
throwing
with
logs?
that, it's not that it keeps it from freezing, but it'll keep it from, well, it helps absorb some of the stuff. So like if you have pool tiles, it'll keep the tiles from cracking because the log takes on some of the thing. So it'll still freeze. But
So the crack in your pool was so bad that all the water
It's all out, bro.
Ay, ay, ay.
And it's basically like flooded back there
that's
in
That's
the
not
backyard.
good.
No, I know it's
terrible.
not good. Yes, I'm familiar with the not goodness of it. But
I'm in a bad mood for you, dude.
yeah,
I'm not in a
that's-
bad mood about it.
I know. So I am.
Because I can't do anything about it, right? It's
Right.
one of those things you can't control. It's annoying. Amy, I'll send you a picture of the pool. Because again, I have a pool. I never thought I'd have a pool. There was
where-
one kid in our whole town that had an above ground pool, and he was like the rich kid. So the fact that I have a pool is crazy in itself. But if you look at that picture I sent you, that's ice on the bottom. and it's like when it's 5/6 drained.
Okay, I texted about my fireplace. I have a vent-free unit.
Okay.
There you go.
Y'all were worrying me. I'm like, I poisoned us.
What does that mean, a vent-free unit?
It means it has a special connection that takes the gas out.
So it was special.
Yeah.
You are special.
Wow, Amy.
There you
You're
go.
right.
I think my Tell Me Something Good is going to be, we got internet back yesterday, finally.
That's good.
We didn't have internet. You don't have to
No, that's good.
No, you
dude.
don't have to
really
build me
exciting.
up
Hey,
now
man. Hey,
after that.
we got to look at the
Nah.
good things.
Oh my gosh.
You see the pool?
Amy, we just moved on.
Well, I texted
Well, he
her a
just sent
picture.
me the picture. What am I? That's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
I can't imagine going out there and looking at that.
And there's just being no water. Being like, where'd that
wait,
go?
what?
Well, it's like what is in there is like frozen and it's like concrete.
Yeah.
Did he send you a picture of his internet, though? That's pretty cool. He got
I have internet back, and so I was able to watch Royal Rumble.
Oh, good.
So there was no football, but there was a lot of sports. So I was able to watch a lot of sports.
Random
Saturday,
sports.
yeah, I guess I got internet back Saturday. So I watched Royal Rumble. It wasn't that good. It's my favorite event. I like it better than WrestleMania, and it wasn't that good. They had it in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah, during the day, right?
Well, yeah, because it was so late there. It was in Riyadh. How you say it, Mike?
Yeah, I think so.
Saudi Arabia? Is that where that was? I didn't know. It was in the Middle East, though, so it was like 3 o'clock in the morning by the end of it there.
Whoa.
A little overrated, that was. And then I watched Arkansas get beat by Kentucky, and that sucked, too.
I almost texted you during the game when y'all were coming back and that guy dunked after like 3 technical fouls and
Yeah, it got pretty crazy.
30
Why were you
seconds.
watching it?
my boyfriend had it on.
Oh.
So, and I almost texted. I was like, that dunk was crazy. And then the fouls, like everything, it was just a really crazy, like
It's a crazy game.
the 10 minutes I saw was a little nuts. And I thought, oh yeah, they're coming back. Like this is all the energy and it was cool. But then I thought, "Meh, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to text you. And
Better
I
you
don't want
didn't. Smart.
I don't want, even though it was a high, but I don't want my text to be the reason why.
Because it would have
it
been in
will
my
be.
mind.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been.
Trust me.
My
I
texts
already-
have many times been the reason
Yes.
why they've
I
lost.
literally had it typed out because I was like, dang, because I really was entertained by what was happening. And that's not often in sports. And then I just slowly deleted and put my phone down.
Good for you. Riyadh is how you say it. The capital of Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
I guess I'll remember that now. I didn't know what the capital would be. Yeah, it's pretty. They built a arena just for the event. And so the big thing was they were coming in and having an arena, a wrestling event where slave labor had built an arena. I don't know if that's true or not. Did you hear all that stuff?
Yeah, it looked empty.
Yeah, it wasn't full, especially during the first half of it. It ended up filling up later, probably because they made people do them in jail.
Are they trying? Are they trying to like expand to Saudi Arabia?
I think Saudi Arabia paid a bunch of money for them to come,
Oh.
more than they're trying to expand into Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia paid a bunch of money.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The lunchbox, yours.
Yeah, so last week I told you my floors were down in my downstairs, and now it is official. My boys have moved back into their room. They have their own beds. It's not 3 boys sleeping on one mattress on the floor. Their beds are, we built the beds this weekend, bop, 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 and they are sleeping in their own beds, and it feels amazing.
Got
We can
power, everything's good.
we got power. We don't have internet or cable. That is still out. And yeah, so we got heat, we got power. Half my neighborhood still doesn't have power, so I feel bad for those people. So it's a little awkward when they walk by and they're like, "Oh, do you have power?" "Yeah, we got power." "Oh, we still don't have power." "Sorry, man."
It is weird that you can have a house, because that's happening everywhere, a house with power. It's almost like a tornado hits. It can hit 1 or 2 houses and then leave 2 houses right next to it completely untouched. So the power will come on. You'll see a couple houses, a couple down, a couple more on. And then if you have the neighborhood and you have like the one house that doesn't have power, they're not going to rush to come back to you because they're working on some other place that has multiple homes with no power.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a wild situation we're living in right now.
Or then there's the generator people, which is fine. We went to dinner on Friday night and ran into these people, and they were talking about, oh yeah, we haven't had power. We don't have power. And like, we're talking 5 minutes, and we had all lost power. At some point, I still didn't have it back at that point. And then somewhere in the conversation, she's like, oh, well, we've had a generator the whole
Yeah,
time.
that's not having power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, right. They have the kind where it kicks in right when because it's hooked up to their gas line or whatever. And I was like, wait, you just sat here with us in misery for 5 minutes. But then you
Stolen
were
valor.
like, well, she goes, oh, I should clarify. we have a generator.
You're doing a GoFundMe for them so they can have.
Like I was thinking,
warmth.
maybe they're in a hotel or I don't know where they are. She's like, well, technically, we haven't had to leave.
There's videos of outside of hotels because a lot of the hotels have opened up to people with animals, even if they don't normally take animals. And then outside the hotels, just dog poop everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh, disgusting. People, pick up after your dogs.
Just dog poop central, man. Yeah, rough. There you go. That's Tell Me. Well,
Rough.
that's a weird way to end that, too, is also on something sad. That's Tell Me Something Good. Thank you, everybody.